Jeff Klepacki.
Thank you very much, Mr. Soma, and thank you to the crew parents, Mr. Miller, Mr. Soma, the coaching staff of Kearney High School for inviting me here tonight. I just want to say congratulations to all the athletes, in particular the seniors that are graduating. I hope your experience at Kearney High School and the crew team was as enjoyable as mine was. You know, as Mr. Soma mentioned, I was never the strongest kid, fastest kid, tallest kid, best kid at any one sport. I played baseball when I was a younger kid. I tried out for soccer. I wasn't fast enough. Everyone plays soccer at some point in Kearney. I tried out for the football team and quit after my freshman year. I got cut from the basketball team as a junior. I think I tripped over my own shoelaces running down the court. And then one day, I was talking to Dave and Steve Justinsky and Frank Fiscuso, a couple of guys that were on the team. And they said, hey, you're pretty tall, you should try it out, you might like the sport. So sure enough, they invited me down to the boathouse. And as Mr. Soma said, they put me on that machine. Next thing I know, I was in a boat, I was out on the river, it was a bright sunny day, I was having fun, I was getting in shape, I was part of a team, and my boats were going fast, and I was really, really enjoying it. And that enjoyment, that fun that you have on a daily basis, is really what kept me going for some 16 years at an Olympic and national team level. And although Mr. Soma's introduction there makes it sound nice and rosy, my memory of first starting was a bus trip over to Columbia University, rowing in the basement of the library, where it was about 110 degrees, rowing under these pipes that had singeing hot water dripping on my back as I was rowing. I thought I was in some prison camp. So that was my first memory of Kearney Crew. But you know, it broke me in, made me nice and tough for all the long crew practices ahead. And as Mr. Soma said, you know, I was in your shoes. I was a senior at Kearney High School, and it's really something special that this town and this high school offers a sport like rowing. Number one, it's very labor intensive, it's very time consuming, it's very costly as a sport, and to have such a large group and a large organization is really a testament to your success, and that's for the parents, the staff, the administration at the school, and particularly the athletes. You know, I'm fighting a battle right now with Rutgers University, who just decided to terminate rowing, which is the oldest sport. It dates back to 1864 at Rutgers University, 140 some odd years old. They cut swimming, fencing, tennis, lightweight crew, and heavyweight crew. So we're part of an organization that's trying to restore these 6 teams on the athletic roster at Rutgers. So it's great to see the commitment here. And what I think you have in front of you, you may hear the old adage where the harder you work, the luckier you get. That statement's very true, because what you're doing by working so hard is you're creating an opportunity for yourself, for your team, whether you pursue rowing in college or beyond, whether you don't pursue rowing. You've learned a lot of skill sets that other people don't have. The fact that you were part of this team, the success that you've had, and to acknowledge the skill sets that you've gained is going to be instrumental to your future success, and that's on the field or on the water or off the water in your careers, your education, or your family life. You know, rowing has been one of those sports where it really is a true family. I can pretty much go to any major city in the world where I have friends now because of the sport of rowing. And to think that that all started here at Kearney High School is just phenomenal. As Mr. Stillman said, I went on to Rutgers and went on to Lake Placid, New York in I think it was 88, to a college all-star camp. And they selected 32 individuals from around the country. And out of those 32, they picked 4 of us to go train with the 1988 Olympic team. So we were kind of the pace boat that summer, the rabbits, if you will, these 4 young college guys that just got beat up on every single day by these men that were going to the Olympic Games. And that was my first real taste and real test of what it takes to be an Olympian and be at that level. And the very next year, I went out in 1989 and made my first World Championship team and competed in Bled, Yugoslavia. From there, went on to the Olympic Games in Barcelona in '92, where we finished 4th, and then on to '96 in Atlanta, where I finished 10th, and then finally Sydney Games, where I finished 5th. And along the way, I was fortunate enough to win 3 World Championships. We set a world record. 1994, I won the Pan American Games in Argentina, and also the Goodwill Games in Russia. And this all led up to 2004 Games in Athens, which was my last year trying out. I was on the team in 2003. I'd taken a leave of absence from my current employment, and then went on to train in California. And unfortunately, I came down with an illness where I was sidelined for about 6 to 10 weeks where I could not train. And unfortunately, that sidelined illness took me back from making the team. And my teammates went on to Athens and won the gold medal. So it was a very humbling and disappointing event for me. But what you learn is you take the good with the bad. For as many disappointments that I've had in the sport of rowing or in competing, there's been just as many highs. And as a young athlete, I hope you're going to be able to take those highs and lows and understand the lessons learned as you go through them. You're probably going to lose more races than you're going to win, but it only makes the ones that you win that much more important. So what I want to say to you tonight is grab the opportunity that's in front of you, seize the moment, so to speak. You work very hard to get where you are, and I wish you all continued success. So thanks again for your time tonight.